Wix Dynamic Pages tutorial. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new Wix tutorial where I will be showing you how you can create a Wix Dynamic page and what it's for, how you can use it, and how we can, manage it within our Wix dashboard. So let's get into it. First of all, what you're going to do is you're going to simply open up any of your Wix website that you have created. So I have this website right here. Now we will be creating a Wix Dynamic Pages. Now Wix Dynamic Pages are used to efficiently create and manage multiple pages with similar layouts but different content. And we actually use a main content manager that serves as the database from where all of the pages are getting their data, and the layout is similar but the content is different. So this one helps you kind of like manage your page better. It helps you have just one content manager. You don't need to kind of like run around. It's SEO friendly and it is also time saving. So let's get into it, that how you will do it. So for that, in your elements, you need to have a content manager. So you can see right here, we have our easily manage your site content, and this is the content collection here. Now, how you can actually have this one here. For that, you can actually go into the search bar here and you can search for the dynamic pages, or you can actually search for the content manager. So it will actually show you the different, apps that you can add to your Wix. So you can see right here, we even have the dynamic pages, design a page once and reuse it to display the content. And we have manage your content. So this is where you can actually have the manage system. So once you have the manager here, how you can add it, again, you can actually download the app by going to the search bar and you can search and add an application very easily. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on add to site, and now we are adding a CMS to our website. So this is our simple content manager. You will actually get this option right here at the bottom of the side of the screen. So now we have start with the preset or start by adding content. So with the preset, you will be getting pre-designed layouts. So let me show you the different layouts that are available. Okay, you can see we have the custom. We can actually create any type of content now. I have projects, services, portfolio, news, courses, team, or more. And similarly, I can actually go to start by adding content, and this is where I can start from the scratch. So I'm going to go with the preset here to save time, and we're going to go for our services because I also want to add services. So we're going to click on add to site, and now you will see that we will have a brand new page created, which is going to be the dynamic page. And it says, look, adding a dynamic list page. So this is going to be a new page, which is the dynamic page. And that's how easy it is to create a dynamic page on Wix. There you go. Now you can see we have our dynamic page preset ready to go. And now within the dynamic page, you will get a menu. So in the dynamic pages, now we have two pages. We have the items and we have the list. This is where I will add more dynamic pages to my website. And the more pages I add, that means all of these pages are going to be with the same layout. Their main data, source will be this manager right here. Then similarly, we have manage. So I'm going to click on manage, and it will take me to upload the content or manage the content that we already have. So because I created a services page, now it's asking me to add all of the data. Now here, what I can do is I can actually perform a bulk action, and I can add the items manually as well. So I'm going to show you how to add an item manually, whether it's a product, whether it's a portfolio, whether it's a service, you can add it from here. I'm going to click on add item, and now we will add all of the details here. Keep in mind that it depends on what you're creating here on this website. So I have selected services. So that is why my layout looks something like this, where I have the service item option. But if you're adding product, if you're adding portfolio, it will look a bit different. Also, we have the title. So let's say the service is related to, maybe we can just call it the test service for now for the purpose of the video. I'm just going to call it a test service. Then we have the price. So let's say the price for this one is $100. So we're going to add it right here. And then we can upload an image. So this is where we can add a URL, or I can upload an image from my computer. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that. So I have uploaded this image right here, and now I can do more action with the image as well, and I can replace it. Then we have the duration now because it's a service, so that's why I need to add duration as well. So maybe this one was maybe 1 hour, so I'm going to go ahead and add it here. Then we have the description, and now with the help of the AI, I can generate a image, or I can just simply write a description. So it will help me a lot here, and I will save a lot of time. So description is of course related to the content that we're creating here. And then we have this service item. Now this is where you can add your main, if you're selling a digital product, if you're selling a service like me, so you will add the data here. And then we have the service list. Click on add field, and this allows you to add more to your service or your product. So this is a quite new option that is available here, and I really like it because this gives me the freedom to add some of the fields that I want to. So for example, this for my services, maybe sometimes it's online, so we need to add maybe some documents here, or we can add some tags, we can add the time or date. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and add a date and click on here, because we need to select the date, and field name will be date as well. And then this is the type that we are going for, and we have validations and default. So let's say I want to add this, I'm going to click on add, and now you can see we even have more fields added to our main page. Once I click on save, now you can see my service or item has been created right here. So you can see this is the one that I just created, and these are some of the others that are already created here, and I can open them up at any time and I can check them out. So you can see these are some of the items or services that we have within our dynamic page. So this is the item and the list. So if I want to add a new page, so you just click on add dynamic page, and this allows you to create a brand new page, and you can select what type of page you want. So maybe this time I want a collection page. So I can go for a list page, item, or blank. So let me show you how to create a blank dynamic page. So click here, and now you can see more and more pages will be added. So we have a brand new page now. Okay, so you can see this is the brand new page that we have created again with our Wix. So this is again the dynamic page. And if I go to my CMS here, I will be able to see I can add now presets, I can create collections, and we have the manage content for the pages that we have already created. We can also manage the page connection. Now, this is one of the things why we use the dynamic is because of the connection that we have between the pages. And we can actually do some editing that is applied to all of the pages at once, and you don't need to go to each page separately or feed the data separately. You just have like one hub from where all the pages are getting the data. Then we have the manage dynamic pages, add content elements. So if you want to add any type of elements, such as you want to add text, image, button, it's quite similar to how we use the Wix pages normally. So you will add any of the data or element from here. You can add galleries, you can add lists, socials, payments, logs, stores, bookings, buttons, anything you want to your dynamic page, and it will look pretty good. If I go to my services now you can see we get the manage option here. So this is where you can see we have the services, and services have 7 items now. I can create more collections. So within each collection, you can have multiple pages. So one collection is like a one folder. You can also create the collection within your CMS with the help of an AI. So set up in collection fields and add some sample content with the help of AI. So if you want to use this one, you can. If you want to start from the scratch, you can do that, or you can import with CSV. So with this collection, what will happen now is that I can have multiple dynamic pages at one place. So this is just like a folder of your dynamic pages that you have created already. So if I open up this one, now you'll be able to see that it has all of my products right here. That was my collection, and now these are my products, or these are my services that I have. So if I want to add more items into it, I can do that, and I can also customize a little bit more here. For the basic Wix, as we know that you get this plus button right here, and we have this bar available at all times. It's not separate from the website. And for the dynamic pages on this side of the screen, you get a search bar as well, and we have the page connections that you will always be seeing here. You will be all seeing the data sets here as well, and you can add a data set to show items from another collection or additional items from this collection on this page as well. So if you want to add the data set, you just click here, and then you can create a new data set. You can choose a collection, you can give it a name, and you can click on create, and this will be like shown on your page here, and you can add items from other collections to your database. That is the whole point of creating a dynamic page within Wix. So yeah, guys, this is how you create the dynamic pages. I hope this video was a big help to you, and now you know how to use Wix Dynamic Pages. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.